Good morning, dear all children. I welcome you all in my new classroom. People like to have pets. They love it to have pets at home. Do you have a pet at home? And I would like to know, do your pet animal feel the pleasure of love with you? And let us know his or her feeling when you are away from him or her, means when you are separated. I mean to say कि animals have emotions and feeling. You will agree with me, especially those who are having pets at their home. Yes, I am talking like this because the topic of the day is this, which talks about having pet animals and their love and affection. Yes, sloth bear, it's going to be today's topic. Sloth bear, you must have heard and seen that animal with shaggy hair, long muzzle and hooked claws जो फाड़ के रख देते हैं आपको, and who inhabits forest areas, and these are very much can be tamed. Yes, इनको हम पालतू भी बनाकर रख सकते हैं, इसकी हम बात करेंगे. And I would like to say you to send me a 1-minute video if you are having a pet at home, कि उनका लव एंड अफेक्शन कैसे आप उनके साथ डील करते हैं, कैसे उन्हें आपके साथ अच्छा लगता है. अगर आप ऐसा वीडियो में भेजते हैं तो हम ज़रूर आपके वीडियो को अपने चैनल पर अपलोड करेंगे. यस, तो आज हम यही बात करने वाले हैं जो कि दी गई है आपके लेसन 9 में. यस, मैं क्लास 9 की बात कर रहा हूँ. द बॉन्ड ऑफ लव, विच इज़ रिटन बाई Kenneth Douglas Stewart Anderson, who was an India-born British writer and hunter who wrote books about his adventures in the jungles of South India. ठीक है. As a hunter, he tracked down man-eating tigers, leopards, and many sloth bears also. I am not lauding his acts because I don't think it is right that we should kill animals for pleasure just by shooting with a gun. No, I am talking about, as this lesson talks about, attachment. Strong attachment between human beings and sloth bear, what becomes a pet of the narrator. So he got so attached, especially his wife got so much attached with great bond of love and affection. And even you will see time comes when they had to shift that sloth bear to a zoo. Then what happens, it's very interesting story जिसके बारे में डिमांड किया है हमें ओल्ड फरीदाबाद गवर्नमेंट मॉडल सीनियर सेकेंडरी स्कूल की चाहत ठाकुर ने. हम लेकर आए हैं आपके लिए ये वीडियो. तो एक रिश्ता जैसे हमारा और आपका बना हुआ है ना, 9th के सभी लेसन आपने हमारे एंजॉय किए हैं. थैंक यू वेरी मच. इनका वंडरफुल रिस्पॉन्स एंड फीडबैक कमेंट्स आपके आए हैं. थैंक यू. तो ये बॉन्डिंग हम बरकरार रखेंगे. लेकिन आज जो टॉपिक लाया हूँ, विच टॉक्स अबाउट द बॉन्डिंग बिटवीन ह्यूमन बींग्स एंड एनिमल्स, क्लास 9, दिस इज़ फॉर यू. इफ़ यू आर CBSE और हरियाणा बोर्ड स्टूडेंट, दिस वीडियो इज़ फॉर यू. सो द बॉन्ड ऑफ लव इज़ द टॉपिक टुडे. टाइटल देखिए आप, विच इज़ वेरी मच appropriate as it focuses on relationship between love and affection between humans and animals, and this transcends even the barrier of species. It is not so that only humans can have love and affection with each other. No, rather it transcends, love and affection transcends even the barrier of species, है ना. एनिमल के साथ भी हम लव एंड अफेक्शन रख सकते हैं. थीम भी इसका यही है कि इवन वाइल्ड एनिमल्स हैव इमोशन, अफेक्शंस एंड लव. स्लोथ बियर है यहाँ पर, है ना, बिकॉज they are created by the same God who created us. Let, ये ह्यूमन बीइंग की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी भी है. Let us give them right of free and dignified life. Humans have responsibility towards animals and birds. Rather, I must say here that they are more devoted and loyal than humans. Yes, what else will be there while studying this lesson? Adverbs के बारे में हम आपको बताने वाले हैं, जो लर्निंग एक्सपीरियंसेस आपको होने वाले हैं, प्रेजेंट टेंस, पास्ट टेंस के बारे में, एंड दैट रूल ऑफ स्पेलिंग, I is before E except C. We will show you some exceptions also while doing summary of this lesson, right? Then what else? We will be discussing silent letters. Wrestle कैसे करता है वो, hours तक वो बैठे रहते हैं, and island उसके लिए बनाया जाता है. तो आप देखेंगे so many learning experience this chapter is having for 9th class students. And before going further, I would like to say you to subscribe to my channel so that you can get notification of all my future videos and when I upload them on my YouTube channel. So here is summary. I am going to explain to you class 9. Let's start. And what happens while passing through the sugarcane fields, narrator and his companion, when they were near Mysore, when they were making with pigs driven away from the fields, they came across sloth bear suddenly, unexpectedly, and it was killed by one of narrator's companions, shot dead. And soon later on they found that that sloth bear was accompanied by a baby bear who had been riding on the back of that sloth bear. Now baby bear was shocked to know that his mother had got killed, and what he did, he ran away into the sugarcane fields, and the narrator chased and grabbed it by scruff of its neck, and he simply gifted that baby bear to his wife, who expresses her delight on getting baby bear. He even puts a colored ribbon around his neck. He was just as sweet, just as mischievous, and just as playful. He could wrestle on command. So it was so narrator's wife and baby bear were having affection with each other, and narrator's wife used to feed him a lot, and that baby bear used to eat anything and everything made from any ingredient, be it. आप देख पा रहे हैं आई ई का यूज़ भी मैं आपको साथ के साथ बता रहा हूँ. वी आर गोइंग टू हैव अ लिस्ट ऑफ दीज वर्ड्स एंड गिव हिम वैरायटी ऑफ थिंग्स, नट्स, मीट, पॉरेज, लाइम जूस, और वो कुछ भी छोड़ता नहीं था. ठीक है. He was fond of eating, and due to this he groomed mischievous by the time. How? Let me tell you two incident from the story. One day what happened, Bruno, as it was named by narrator's wife, went to narrator's library and he consumed their barium carbonate, which was kept there to kill rats. What happened then? He vomited, he was breathing heavily, he was even suffered from an attack of paralysis. Even later on he was taken to a veterinary doctor who administered 2 antidote injections, and soon he got cured, he got well. Another incident, if we talk about, he drank gallon of oil, though it did not have any ill effect on him. He was mischievous and playful now, and because of this his name was changed as Baba, which means small boy, we can say. As time passes, and now as he has grown big, even bigger than Alsatian dogs in height, height में देखिए आप EI आ रहा है यहाँ पर, है ना. Even he outgrow them, so he was kept changed now. ठीक है. Friends advised, friends देखिए IE आ रहा है, friends advised to send him to Mysore. Difficult to, it was because it was getting difficult to keep him at home there, and author's son and friends advised him to send him to a zoo which was 87 miles away from them. Initially narrator's wife refused, but later on she agreed, and finally Bruno was sent to Mysore Zoo. In a sense it was a relief देखिए, है ना. They all were relieved. यहाँ देखिए relief IE आ रहा है ना. But that separation was painful, not only for the family of narrator, his wife, also for Bruno. Everyone was missing him, and his wife was even consolable. He was crying all the time, and his wife missed him greatly, we can say. They kept getting reports, and those reports were not good, as the same with what was happening with the family, that uneasiness, same was happening with Bruno there. He was also grief stricken, that fond of eating was not eating now. Same Bruno was getting thin now, and he used to be very sad all the time. Right. So one day, narrator's wife expresses his wish to visit Mysore Zoo where Bruno was kept, and narrator thought that Bruno must have forgotten her, because 3 months had passed, but reaching there they found that Bruno still remembers her, and they sat together for 3 hours and no one moved even, and narrator's wife gave him many things, his favorite things to eat, and then it was closing time, departing time for them, and both were crying bitterly. At this, narrator wife asks curator there to bring Bruno back home, but he refuses by saying that he showed his inability by showing that Bruno is now a government property, so he cannot permit it. But he suggests narrator's wife to ask superintendent, whose office is in Bangalore, and when they contacted superintendent, he found them to be a kind person. He not only agreed but also arranged transportation of Bruno there. Now Bruno was brought back at their bungalow, and at bungalow it was made easy for Bruno, it was made comfortable for Bruno. So what arrangements were made, this question can be asked. So 20 feet and by 20 feet by 15 feet wide island देखिए आप, आइसलैंड नहीं कहना इसे, आइलैंड was surrounded by 7 feet by 6 feet dry pit, है ना. तो एक प्रॉपर एटमोसफियर उसके लिए बनाया गया था कि यहाँ पर वो अच्छे से रह सके कंफर्टेबली. वुडन बॉक्स वर अरेंज फॉर हिम टू स्लीप, एंड दैट हिज गन, द पीस ऑफ बैम्बू, both of which had been sentimentally preserved since he had been sent away to the zoo, were put back for him to play with. And all were happy now. Bruno and especially author's wife was happy. Every day they spent hours together. This was bond of love between they, which they never forget, this love and affection. So children, this was it. Hope you like this video, and if it is so, please hit the like button, and if you have any doubts about this lesson, feel free to ask me going to comment section, and I am coming with more videos. Even you can suggest me topics on which I will definitely come with videos on those topics, and keep watching my videos. That was all for today, all my dear students. See you all in my next video. Till then, bye bye. God bless you all. Love you all.